Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I don't know if you can be able to hear me. Anyone? Hi, Jotham. Hi, Mara. How are you, sis? Welcome. I welcome you in this live stream. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Etienne. So in today's, I don't know if there's a bit of echo or I can. Okay. Yes, we can hear you clearly. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming to this LS. I welcome you. And today's topic, as you can see, would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? Hi, Miles. How are you? How was your Sunday? By the way, Mara, how was your adventure? You must be tired, right? I'm trying StreamYard today for the first time, so I really hope it goes well. Hello, everyone. How was your Sunday? How was it? I'm trying to share myself out. Hi, Viana's Beauty. Thank you so much for coming in. Hello, host. You look so lovely. I love your lip color. This was a mix of two. So it's kind of ombre, but I was in a rush, so I didn't do it really well, but thank you. Mara says it was really fun. Yes, a few eggs here and there still, but memories last longer. Exactly. You know, I like adventure a lot, and I can imagine I've done hiking like a lot in my country, and let me tell you, after the hiking, it's normally, all the joints, and you feel so tired, but it's worth it. You'll have the memories, and then it's also good for your health, so that's an added advantage there. So today's topic is about, would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? More money or more time? What do you think you'd rather have? Viana says, I love adventure a lot. I can't wait to start touring the world. Exactly. The other day we were saying on my other live that, you see, it's good to make memories because you never have the energy, the enthusiasm, So whenever you can, when you're young enough, you can, tour the world, make memories, and you'd never regret. I also love adventure a lot, a lot. It's just, I think, a matter of time. I was doing it a lot when I was in my country, but I need to, start doing it here in Italy. But my last vacation was awesome. I went like all around Italy. It was amazing. From Milan, which is north of Italy, to down to the south. And then we went around to Rome and we came back. So it was like a really, really long drive, but it was amazing. More time for sure. More money, no time to spend it doesn't add value. Very true, sis. Very true. If you have all the money in the world and you don't have time to spend it, really, it doesn't really make sense, you know? It doesn't really make sense. I agree with you totally that you need more time to make that money even, and so that you can be able to spend it and have, have fun. What do you think, Viana? More money, more time? What do you think? Miles, what do you think, my sister? It's good to make memories. It's good to have, after some time, you can be able to tell yourself, I did this, I did that. You have all the memories, it's really good. But on the other hand, money is also, a good factor of, all those things that you have to do, you need money. So what do you think? Etienne says, time is money. It's true. Time is money. So I am sure you are agreeing with Mara here that more time can make you money, can make you more money. And that is very, very true. But also, on the other side, money is the one that has to, make you to make more money. Money is the one that you have. I mean, everything that you have to do, you need to spend money. You need to make money, to spend money, sorry. Viana says, more money, more money. Then after some accumulated money, you can use some to buy more time. Very true also, you see, because everything you do, every activity, you want to travel the world, you need money. You want to, go shopping, you need money. You want to do, to have the best house, you need money. So that is also a really good point there, Viana. More money, more money. Then after some accumulated money, you can use some to buy more time, and that is what they say these days, that you can do, you can have passive income. Passive income wherever you are. Probably you are even, on a vacation somewhere, you are spending your money and you're also making more money. Miles says, as for me, I would love to have more money and more time. Because without money, even that free time, you won't enjoy it well, which is true. Everybody wants more money and more time. But is it possible to have more money and more time at the same time? Let's say you're beginning and you want to have, that beautiful house, and you want to have all that money to go for vacation and all that. How possible is that? Viana says, depending on your job or what you're doing to get money. For example, if I have more money, I can hire a help to help with the chores while I focus on getting more money. That is my goal right there. Like, I don't know, I really want to make more money so that I can, I can have people at least, helping me out, even pick my son from school, do these things while I continue to, build that empire. Miles says, money is everything in this world. Even that vacation needs money. It's true. You need money to, as I said, to do all those things. And in this world that we are living, the society is also forcing us, and the society is making us to feel and think that every money is, you need to make sure that you work to get money. So it's just about money, money, money. But when you look at things, you want to, I mean, you're from the university, you get your job, you start working. What is your drive mostly? Yes, you can be so passionate about your job and all that, but you need also to make money so that you can pay your bills. You can do all that, and also enjoy your free time. because without money, you can't have even the you can't enjoy your free time well. Of course, there are activities probably which are free that you can do, but most of the activities you need to pay. All right. Etienne says, yes, the problem is more time doesn't transcribe always in money. Wow, that is so, so true. So it's important how you use your time to make that money. It's true. Like not most of the time, it's not like the money that the time that you spend is what is you know um, is making you to earn that money. Like as we were saying in in the last slide, like there's so many places where you are not paid for what you work for, which is very true. And here, depending on sorry, Mara says, Miles Kitchen, it's very true. We need money to function, but we also can't spend the money if we don't have the time. The time is so vital. Can you imagine, like those billionaires who are always so busy, they can't have the time. They're always with the bodyguards. They can't have their time. They can't have their, and also time and can give you the freedom, because when you have sometimes too much money, you don't have the freedom to even spend that money because you have to keep hiding. You have to, so sometimes I feel like you need to have that kind of a balance. I don't know if there's someone who feels me. We need money to function, but we also can't spend the money if we don't have the time. That is very true, Mara, because you can have all the money in the world, but you can't, if you don't have the time, you can't spend it. And Etienne says, you can have a lot of free time without having money. So the fact is how to transform time to make money, how to transform time in money. That is very true. And that is how you see these days, there's a lot of people who are working online, even we as a side job, to make sure that they're making more money, because we have realized, the world also has realized that you cannot work from the 8 to 5 or the 9 to 5 job is not really transforming their lives. You end up from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. So you need to transform that time. If you can be able to even probably have 2 hours, make your more money on the side, go for it, so that you can retire early, right? So Miles says, can you imagine having more time without money? It can't work. All you need is to schedule yourself, work a bit, and enjoy yourself. It's very, very true. As they say, work without play is nothing. And Mara says, Etienne, turn your time into money. Very true. Turn your time into money. Make sure that the time that you have is, you can transform it into money and you make more money. And Mara says, time can bring money. Money can't bring time. And that is very, very true. Time can bring you more money, but money cannot bring you more time, because, that is the way it is. And Jotham says, I prefer having money in my pocket. Then I'll see how to deal it. Depending on how you look at it, if you have the money, it's true, money is good, because if you have the money in your pocket, guys, you will go and buy things that you've always wanted. You will have, I think there's that contentment, the content of contentment, guys, of just feeling, okay, I have the money, so I can do this. You even probably sometimes not spend it per se, but you have it, right? Marianne says, hi, darling, you're here. Thank you. Irene says, hi, Mrs. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming. So in today's topic, we are discussing about what would you prefer, having more time or more money? What do you think? Let's talk about it on the discussion there. Marianne says, if I have to choose between money and time, I will choose time, because you can't buy time. It doesn't wait for anyone, and but with money, you can always get. That is also very true. You can have money, you can work towards having money, but time, once you lose it, you have lost it. And that's why they say, time lost waits for no man. I prefer Jotham says, I prefer more money. It sounds shallow, but if you utilize the little time you have, you may end up having more memories and experiences than a 90-year-old. Oh my gosh. That can also be very, very true, because I mean, everything in this world really needs money. So if you plan yourself very well, if you have a good plan of spending your money, and with very little time, why not be adventurous? Miles says, exactly my point. Make more tunes and then plan to have that time you want. You can make money and all the money in the world, but you need to really plan very well to, to spend it. Because what is the point of having all this money if you can't spend it really? Because I believe if I have like enough money, I don't know if there's enough money, but if I have money that I can really spend without having the worry of if I come back from vacation, or if I do this, if I have to buy this and that and that. Just a second, guys. If someone can share me out, I'd really appreciate. Okay, I just shared myself out. Irene says, money first, money first, time comes later, my dear. Oh my gosh. Yes, you can spend your time, you can spend your money, but time comes later. Well, as I said, if you plan your time very well, you can still spend your money with that little time or something. So let's say you have that money, like for Jotham and who and Miles, the ones that are saying that they prefer to have the money than the time. How are you going to spend that money when you have that money? That much money. How are you going to spend that money with a really probably short time? How are you going to spend that money? Because money is essential, very true, and also the time to to make that money is also a kind of a process. So how are you going to make that time to spend that money with probably a short time? Because Marianne here says, if I have to choose between money and time, I will choose time, because you can't buy time, which is very true, because time, once it's gone, it's gone. Miles says, Mara, absolutely true, but I love making some money because I want to live a life that I want. You want to live your dream life. You want to, to travel the world. You want to buy those things that probably you've always wanted to, to have. You want to have a good time with your loved ones, all that. And it's a matter of planning yourself. It's a matter of planning yourself. As I said, yes, you need to make sure that once you have that money, how are you going to spend that money? You see, let's take a scenario. Let's say you've won a jackpot, maybe, and you've gotten a really lump sum of money, but you cannot be able to to have the time to spend that money, maybe because of the situation you're in or something. How are you going to enjoy that money? Because also, look at it this way: you need to have time, especially in the world of today, to really work and make sure you have that money, right? It's only a one of, like, when you get, like, you win a jackpot. This is when you can say, I have like easy money, that is easy money. But money that you work for, really, because you have to spend it, because you have day-to-day activities that you're doing. You have bills to pay, you have, let's say, a mortgage and all that. So how are you going to plan to have more money and more time? Or how are you going to plan to, choose what is what? So Jotham says, I think, I think time is overrated. What are you gonna do when you get $1 billion at 70? Just sit around watching other people eat your money. What are you gonna do when you get, $1 billion when you're at your 70s? You don't have the energy anymore. What do you think, guys? You don't have the energy. You are at your 70, you're probably at your 80s. You don't have the energy, you don't have the drive, and the only people who can eat your money probably are your generation, and you will not have memories. I mean, what is life if you can't really enjoy it? Welcome, Martina. Welcome, sis. Today we are discussing about, okay, so you already know, time is money. Martina says, time is money, and plan well, enjoy your time and money. So you plan and you enjoy your time and money. There's a really good question that we are going to, I'm just going to pose to you, which I think is a really good thing. Jotham says, what if you get $1 billion at your 70, when you're at 70 or 80 years? How are you going to do? You don't have a lot of time to spend it, and you have the money. Hi, talk with Rose. Hi, Rose. Hi, darling. Welcome, guys. It's amazing today. I can see my lovely people here, and the topic today is: would you rather have more time or more money? What do you think, Rose? Let's get your discussion. There is a lot of people here who are having really good opinions, and I'm learning so much, guys. Time is money. Plan well and enjoy your time and money. It's very true. But having that money also takes, like, really proper having the money really takes time. And by the time probably you have the money, you need to, spend it. So planning is essential here. Jotham says, believe me when I tell you, I can make so much memories in 5 years as long as I have the money. I think, Jotham, you really have a really good plan, because I think you know what your plans are. So this is really good. It depends how you want to spend that money, and also what are your hobbies. What do you like to do? Everybody has their own dream life that they want to achieve, in their life. So yes, Mara says, yep, $1 billion at age 100, even invested, won't benefit me. It will, however, help my family, but my time of enjoying won't be there. Very, very true. Very, very true. So you can have the money at the, say, wrong time, but it's never too late to have the money, of course, because you have your generations who can spend it. But you see, the money is yours, that you need at least to spend it a bit. But probably you are so old, you're just there, you sit and you watch television, and your dreams are, just wake up, have a walk, come back, eat and sleep, and that's it. That is very true, Mara. Although it can really help your generation, if you have grandkids and all that, that is also very, very true. So you see, that is really something that, because society has taught us a very clear way until, a few years ago, that people can make, you can make passive income these days. At least there is that, there's that opportunity that you can make money on the side, even if it's a bit of it. but just to make sure that you can be able to, save for the future, or say, okay, I'm going to retire at this age. Because you find someone probably would work even after the retirement, they would still probably look for things to do, because probably the money they're getting after their retirement, is the pension is not enough, you see. So it's really good to plan. So Viana says, what is the essence of having time if you don't have money? You see, you don't have money to have fun. What if you have time and fall sick? How will you cure yourself? Very, very true. As we are saying, I mean, what is the essence of having all that time if you don't have the money to have fun? And also, if you have all that time, and you're probably sick, or you're already old, and you can't have any memories, you just, you age, but you don't age like, I call it gracefully. You age like very miserably, and you have your own frustrations every day, because probably now you look at life and look back and say, okay, why didn't I do ABCD? I wish I could have done this. Maybe you see your friends, maybe you see your relatives. So it's very important to, plan, especially now that, you're probably someone is, energetic, you're young. Why not? Let's, you keep you work to make sure that you can have all that, the money that you can spend after. I was reading a post the other day, and he was saying, do you want to be the grandmother? No, do you want to be the grandparent? Sorry, do you want to be the grandparent who is playing golf, or you want to be the grandparent who is playing draft? The draft, we do it a lot in Africa. So it's not like, if you take it in the real life situation, do you want to be the grandparent who is not, like a burden to their kids, or because like I'll talk about our African setup. It's always like, you go to school, you make sure you get a job and all that, and then you have to come back and take care of your parents, you see. And I feel like that has to change. It will take some time, but it really has to change, because that notion is not like a really good one. Like, instead of progressively making your life at an early age, you probably have siblings that you have to take care of, you have parents that are old that you have to take care of, and all that, which you're supposed to use your income to start investing. Desiree, hi Desiree, welcome, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. So today's discussion is about, would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. No problem, you're never too late. It's we just started not long ago. And Desiree says, I will go for the money first while planning to have time to enjoy. That will be money for money, then enjoy part of it. Then back to collection money, and pause again to enjoy it. You see? So this is a really, really great topic, because these are things that happen to every one of us. Like, you want the money, and also, I mean, the time to also spend it. And you have sometimes the time, but you don't have the money, and or the resources, So it's good to have to be able to plan. And if you want to have the money, like me, I want to have the money, and I also want to have the time. So it's really something that you need to to plan, and make sure that you can have the money, and you can also have to enjoy that money. Let me just take a sip of water, guys. Okay, Talk with Rose says, more and more money. This is very, very interesting, because she says, in this society we are living in, everything revolves around money. I just don't get it when people say that money does not guarantee happiness. It's the reason we hustle hard. Very true. Everybody probably, whether you wake up in the morning to go to your daily hustles, or you do it at home, or the reason you do that is because at the end of the day, you need to get some kind of remuneration, and you need to get it. That is like the motivation. Because what is all the point of doing that and you cannot, have money? Money is very, very, very vital to have the money, and to what about to spend it? Excuse me. Jotham says, I agree with Rose, quality of life over quantity. So exactly, money, you need the money. Everything revolves around money. In fact, the other day we were saying, why is it that you want to do this, you need, like, everything? You can be having a really good plan, you can be having a really good project, but they tell you, you know what, okay, this project needs money for you to start that project. And time is moving, time is not waiting for anybody. So if you can have the money to hi Ima, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome for welcome to this discussion today. The discussion is about would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think, sis? Welcome. I really, really do appreciate you. Ima says, I definitely go for money. Money answers all the things. My time will be sorted then. I can see the money group, the money gang is really, really winning, which is very true. When you look at it realistically, we need money. And also, we need also time. So if you can figure out and plan yourself and have the money and the time to spend it, why not? Etienne says, answering to your question of how to spend the money, I think investing is the best way. The problem is it's not easy to invest the right way because of lack of information. That is very true. Like, you can have the money. So Etienne brought up this very, very good point here. He says, how to spend the money. I think to invest is the best way, which is very true. And the problem is it's not easy to invest the right way because lack of information. Yes, very true. People, hi Jess, how are you? Welcome for this. Welcome to this live stream. So today we are talking about would you rather have more money or more time? Let's see. What do you think, sis? So this, because of lack of information, it's true. People, sometimes someone can be having a lot of ideas, but they lack, the right way of doing things. You can have the money, you can even have a bit of money, but you probably don't know how you can, make that money to give you more money. You see, so the investment part of it is very important. I was saying on the other live, if you haven't watched it, maybe you can check it out later, that lack of information has made people not to, if you don't have knowledge is power, right? If you don't have the knowledge, you're not able to know how you can invest your money, even, or how you can even do your finances to make sure that you can plan yourself, and you can also probably even retire early. You see, those are things that everybody's is in everybody's dream, that you want to have more money, you want to have more time with your people, with your loved ones, you want to go for holidays, you want to do all those things. But how are you going to make that more money is the question. So you can invest in stocks, you can invest on working online, you can invest on, there are so many things. And I always say, Google is your best friend. You can check out a lot of things. These days there is a lot of information on the on the internet, in the internet, and you can find that information. You can reach out to people. I was talking to one brother the other day, and he was saying, he is so talented. He knows graphics, he knows to do he knows graphics, and he knows what else. He's also, I don't know if he said an accountant or something. So I told him, you know what, there's a lot of platform that you can sell your skills. Photography, he says he knows graphics, and he also knows photography. So I told him, you can also sell your skills outside there and get and make more money, and also leverage your income, so that you're earning here, even though it's not much probably on your day job, you're also earning something on the side. Do you agree with me, guys? It's very, very important to, especially in this world we're living. I feel like there is no like enough money to, because the more you get into an upper class, the more you have, more uh more what can we say, responsibilities, and also more ways of spending that money. And by the way, guys, hi Esther. Hi. Welcome so much. Welcome to this. Sorry, I'm late. No, you're never too late. It's okay. It's been like half an hour. Don't worry. Welcome. Desiree says, I don't agree on the money, and again, just money. Take the case of how during the COVID pandemic, at its severe moments, some people were confined and limited with their money as useless. That is very true. And I keep saying that, you see, with what has happened, the COVID and all that, the pandemic has given us a lot of insight on how sometimes that money that you have, all that money that you have, it can be, it can be useless. You can't buy all those designer clothes because you're in your house. You can't wear them. Where are you going? You stay in your house with your pajamas, let's say, or just normal basic stuff. So really, money made people to look like, it's just, it's paper, and it's not very, very important. But when you look at it, is you see, most people were feeling like, my money can take me here. All those choppers, or what, they were stuck there. So on another side, that sometimes money can be, it can just make you to, on this season, on this time of the pandemic, it made like everyone was like kind of equal. Miles says, thank you for this talk with Rose. You've summarized it all. I don't get it all. It's exactly the point. You can have all the money and all the time. You have to really compromise on something. But of course, if if you plan very well, you are going to, to have, a kind of a balance. Etienne says, Desiree, I agree with you 100% that all the money has made people to, all the billionaires, the rich people in this world, to just, nobody can go out. It's not like you have the money, you can go out, you can even fly, but you have to stay where you are. Very, very true. So, and on that case, also on the employer side, it has also helped people to realize, what, that you can work from anywhere, and you can also make money from anywhere. I think the next live stream that we're going to have, it's going to be about finances and financial advice, and I'm going to bring in a very, very important brother who is, he has also written a book about making passive income. And I wish you guys will be here so that we can really, really expound our minds. I keep learning every day myself, and he's really taught me how to, to look at the finance. And even, sometimes when you spend sometimes you don't look at your spending, because you feel like, okay, probably it's 50 euro, it's 20 euro, it's nothing. But when you look at it on the long run, it's really much. Probably you're spending on things that you don't need. And we're going to have that one of these live streams. So I will keep you updated, guys. Stay tuned. All right. So, okay. Miles says, I don't get it all. When people say they want more time than money, how now? How are you gonna enjoy that time without money? Come on. It's very, very true. people want more time than chums. And there's a sister here who said, Mara, she said she wants more time so that with that more time, she can make more money. You know, you can use the more time to make more money. You can make more money with more time. So what about if you get $1 billion at your 70s or 80s? What are you going to do, guys? You don't have the energy. You don't have the, the enthusiasm. You don't have a lot of goals in your life. Very true, Mara. It's that is very true, sis. Jotham says, on the COVID situation, let's not forget that people with money went to the best hospitals and got high-end care, while those without money were filled in high schools dormitories getting only paracetamol. And hi, Liz. Welcome, sis. Welcome to this LS. Very interesting topic. Very interesting topic. Join the chat session, sis. And guys, don't forget to, give a thumbs up to the host, guys. So as you can see, it's very true. On the COVID situation, let's not forget that people with money went to the best hospital. That is very true. You see, that is on the healthcare. That is when you have to spend that money. Your money will help you to have better health facility, to enjoy better health facility. Of course, also to probably even eat better, So that is very true there. Because if you don't have money, my friend, you will just stay in your house, or if you go for quarantine. I'm talking about my situation back at home. You will be filled in those schools or dormitories, and the only thing you will get, or you even have to pay for yourself, and you even don't have the money. So it's really not a good situation. But there's a question I want to pose, guys. What about you have that money when you're about, when you're old, when you're 70? What are you going to do with that money? Yes, this is a very, very interesting topic, and it's it's something that is happening to us every time. And the society has taught us that you have to, as a kid, you have to go to school, and then after school you have to get a good job, of course get good grades, and then after that you go to, you get a job, and you need to now you need to start making a life. And it's like, a kind of a curve. I'm so glad that right now there is a lot of information, just that sometimes people miss it because, if you lack knowledge, because probably you don't you haven't checked or you haven't done a research, that is also something that can make people to probably lose out on some opportunities. But also it depends where you are to sometimes get those opportunities, So it's very, very important to just make sure that you can have the money and also have to spend it. If you want to buy that house, if you want to buy your dream house, your dream car, you want to travel the world, you want to go to, Maldives with your loved ones, you want to go to, Hawaii, you want to go to Greece, all that. But with that, also you need money. You need money and you need time to do that. So it's a very, very interesting yet also, fun topic, because everybody has dreams in their, everybody has dreams in their life to have a good life. I'm not sure there's someone who wants to just, wake up and just live an ordinary life. Everybody wants to have, a good life. You want to have the things that you want probably a good car, you want your kids to go to a good school, you just want things, good things for yourself and your family and your loved ones. And also you want also money probably to help your families. You see, if you're coming from Africa, you want, or you have parents who you have to help, that is something that you need to make sure that how you can find that so that you can also boost your loved ones. Talk with Rose says, I think it's about the balance of the two. Let me spend time now to hustle hard and get more money, invest and enjoy that money. With that, I'll want to live longer to enjoy my money. Very, very true there, Talk with Rose, because you want to have the money and also so that you can, you can have the time with your loved ones, and later in life, in your golden years, you can, sit back and say, you know what, there's that satisfaction of, I achieved this, I did this, I did this at a really, kind of a good time, and not struggle at your, old age, and just enjoy your age gracefully, as they say. That is very, very, very true, that you need to just keep the balance and make sure that everything runs well, like your life you can enjoy with your grandparents, with your grandkids, and you have a really satisfying, life, even when you're approaching your, your later years. You really feel some kind of satisfaction because you have done a lot, you have done things that you wanted to do. And sometimes it's about making memories. As I was saying in my previous life, you make memories with the people you wanted probably to have a good time. You make you plan so that you can have a good time. And sometimes it's about even sorry, oops, oh my gosh, what's happening here? Sorry guys. Hello, our beautiful host. Hi, Austin family. Hi, thank you so much for coming in. Oh my goodness. Thank you, sis, for coming. I really, really, really do appreciate. Hi, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. So in today's topic, we are talking about how what would you rather have, the money or the time? More money or more time? What do you think, sis? Esther says people in their 70s are still enjoying their life too. It's very true. It depends on, actually, I think 70 is still young. It needs to be a bit more, because as a 70-year-old person who has really taken care of themselves can travel the world, can do stuff. So it's relatively, especially it depends where and how you've lived your life, you see. That is a very, very good topic there. So what would you rather have, my sister Angie, Austin's family? What would you rather have, more money or more time? What do you think? The discussion has been very, very, so much fun, because this is something that happens to people every single day. Like, you really wake up in the morning, go for that hustle, sometimes it's the morning shift or you're in the night shift. It doesn't, regardless of whatever, but you're doing that because at the end of the day, you know that you're going to get some kind of, remuneration. And that is normally, I mean, on a basic person, that is what is making you, of course, to work, because what the system has taught us that that is the curve, and it's important also to just make sure we expound our, our thinking, and how we can also plan for our future without being more of work, and the time that you put in the work is not exactly what you get paid for. And that is something that is happening, especially in so many developing countries. And so it's something that you need to plan from the beginning. Martina says, a very productive topic. Kudos. Wow, that is very, very very good. Thanks for coming, guys, because the more we have more topics, and the discussion is very good. I keep learning from you guys, and it's amazing because knowledge is power. And every day when we keep learning, it expounds our ideas, you know. Esther says, I know exactly. 70 is, I feel like 70 is still young. Exactly. 70 is still young, especially if someone has really taken care of themselves. It's important um, I mean, they can be able to travel the world at 70. In fact, most people who have been working for the longest, that is the time that they start really making their money. Um, in the case I have a lot of money, Etienne says, in the case I have a lot of money and my time almost gone, I will invest in education for the young, especially young girls. I'm sure the world will be a better place. Wow, that is a very, very deep, you know, concern. And that is very true. As I said, in developing countries, it's something that really, education is the only thing that can get you out of poverty, because of course the poverty line is very, very broad. Hi Marie, hi, welcome sis. Thank you so much. Hello host, thank you so much for coming. So in today's topic we are talking about, would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? So in the case of a lot of money and my time is almost gone, I will invest in education for the young, especially young girls, and I am sure the world will be a better place. Exactly. You see, you can make sure that you make the world a better place. I always say, you see, making the world a better place doesn't mean that you need to have really so much. Even just waking up in the morning every day and changing someone's life, it doesn't have to be on a really, really big you know um effort or something. But when you have a lot of money and you know really very well that I don't have the energy to spend this money, why not invest in education? And you know very well that this is going to be something that is life changing, especially to the girl child in developing countries. This is a very, very a good concern there. And I always say, humanity is the best religion. Like, you can help when you help people out there who are in need. This is very, very important. You touch the lives of the people who are going to really you change the generations. Because can you imagine a girl who cannot be able to go to school, even a boy who cannot be able to go to school, and you change their life, you pay for their education, you sponsor their education. This person is going to change the world, and that generation, of course, is not going to be the same again. Wow. So Austin's family says, my dear, what is the essence of having money if you can't have time to enjoy it? That is very true. You need to have the money. You need to have the money, and you need to have also the time to to enjoy that money. That is the best way. You need to have the money and also enjoy it. But most times, sometimes you can have money and then you don't have the time to enjoy it. But it's really good to create a balance. Marie says, more time to spend more money. Exactly. You can have more time to make more money, and you spend and you have more money. Like I said, you can have a lot of things that you can do, even just starting small. I always say, you don't have to go out of this world. And as I said, I'm going to bring one of these live sessions. I'm going to bring a brother who is a really good mentor to me, who has even written some books about financial advice and all that, how you can also make money passively and improve your financial status as you go along. And that is how I think the world is changing. That's why right now a lot of companies are even changing from having like a physical office and just going virtual. And they'd rather even pay more, a little more, but they know that they're going to even the employees are going to be even more productive, because they just there's no that commuting and all that, you know. Thumbs up for the host. Thank you. Yes, guys, when you come in, please thumbs up for the host. Marie says, humanity being the best religion. Very powerful phrase. Yes, I always say, humanity is the best religion you can have, because, outside here, everybody is trying to, talk about their stuff. But if you can touch someone's life in a way or another, you see, that is how you're changing the world, regardless of what people believe in. That is, that is beside the point. As long as you have the humanity in you, that is very, very important. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for coming. Today we are talking about how you can have would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? I'm trying to where was I? Okay. Yes, Viana, thanks there for the good reminder. Viana says thumbs up for the host. Yes, very true, guys. When you come in, thumbs up for the host. Okay. Talk with Rose says, Etienne, that was well said. At that point, it will be wise to give back to the society, and especially investing in education. Because very true, education, as I said, especially in developing countries, is the best thing that you can, have. You can give sponsoring someone education, because that is what can, change the poverty. The poverty line is so broad that people want to, to go to school, at least to change their lives, and that is really, really, really good. Kevin says that is very interesting. Yes, today we have a really, really interesting topic. Okay, Viana says we have 10 amazing people and only 5 thumbs up. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up for the host. Click that that button there. Don't forget to click that button there, guys. Okay. Inspiration by Marie says, hi, Kevin. So would you rather have all the money, more money, or more time? It's a really, really interesting topic, because this is what people want every single day, waking up, looking forward. At the end of the day, you need to make sure that you have worked for something, and the motivation is always at least the money, because you need money to do your daily even to pay your bills, to do things. So how can you have more money or more time? Don't forget to thumbs up for the host, guys. All right. I'm trying to keep up with the, okay. Yes, Jotham, thanks for that good reminder. So Inspirational by Marie says, I see 11 thumbs up. Great, good job. Kevin says, following. Hi, Marie. So would you rather have more money or more time? Because the society has made us to, to believe that you need, the curve is, to work, to go to school, go get good grades, get a job, and, live that cycle, So Inspirational by Marie says, host, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better now? Yes, I'm feeling much better today. I feel much better today. The cold is gone. It's just a bit of my throat, but I dealt with that before I came. So, yeah, and I'm taking water. Hi, Chicky Bank. Welcome. Hi, host. Thumbs up for you. Thank you so, so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today's topic is about, would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? More money or more time? What do you think? So it's been a very, very interesting topic, and people are giving, amazing, amazing opinions here. I like, I learn, of course, I learn a lot when we have, such relatable topics of day to day, and this is a really, really good thing. What about if you have the money when later in your golden years, you know, as Mara said, what is the point of having a billion when you're in your approaching 100 years, or you're later in your life that you don't have a lot of energy? Marie says, horse, both run out though. Exactly. I mean, you can get old and time has run out, and you can you can you can run out of money as well. I think that's what you mean, right? It's very, very true. Like, you need to, I don't know, have a balance, because more time. Would you rather have the money at your later years that you can't spend it? It's also good, of course, as we said, to to give back to the society. But what about, you want the money because everybody wants the money, at least to also have some kind of good memories for themselves as well. As much as you're going to give out, or give back to the society, you also need to have that time that you're a bit energetic, and you can spend that money. Not even spend that money, just create good memories with your loved ones. If you want to travel the world, if you're someone who's adventurous, if you want to buy your dream stuff. So it's very, very important to have the money and also have the time. But most cases, it's not, you can't have both. Time can't buy money, money can't buy time. That is very true. Marie says, time can't buy money, money can't buy time. Time and money are very, very vital in life. Like, when you lose out on the time, most probably you lose out also on the money, because I mean, time is money as well. You cannot buy more time. Time is very, very important. Very true there. Kevin says, you cannot buy more time. Time is very important. It's true, exactly. Exactly, me, Marie, and Marie think alike. That is very, very true. Mara says, if only we could get a good balance of both. It's very true. Everybody has their dreams in life. Of course, you want to have something that there are things that you want to have in your life, and those are your goals and dreams. But sometimes you lose out on the money, because if you cannot have the money to get you that, you will have to check out on something that can make you a bit comfortable. So it's very good to have a balance, to have the money and have the time is money. People pay for time. Very, very true. When you make more money, when you have time, you can make more money. You can leverage that and make more money. Yes, there's someone who said that, and I think it was Jotham or Etienne. They said time is money, and people pay for time. It's very true. When you can be able to have time and make the time to make more money, you can be able to ask for the things that you said. And Vivian, I remember Vivian said that I will make more money so that I can be able to hire someone to do a lot of my the things that I want, even my chores, my errands, and all that. If you have more money, but you have created that money from having more time, that is really, really, really important. So when you're in your late, in your late years, how can you, apart from, yes, giving out to the society, how can you have fun with that money? Because that is also something very important. Everybody wants to have, a good lifestyle. You want to have a life that you have planned for your dreams, and you say, okay, I want probably to, to travel here and have a really good time. I want to have this kind of car. I want to, buy this kind of house. But again, you don't have the resources. That is why we say, it's good to have a balance, and that balance, you can only find it probably from from the time that you have, you make the time that you have to create for you more money, and that is very, 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 very important there. Who else wants to have, because everybody has their own their dreams. Like myself, I want to have, a good lifestyle. I want to retire early, so that I need to start, planning now. You need to start planning now, and just try and make sure that you have a balance between the two. And that's why I said, the next LS, I think I'm going to bring someone who can talk about, finances a bit, because it's something that, all of us need, including myself. I really, really need it. Kevin say you can't buy more time. Time is important. Exactly. Okay. Um, um, then Jotham says, I think this argument is a bit one-sided. It's either money or time. Choose one. If you choose time, know that you've chosen poverty. If not, if I chose money, I should be able to buy the best care. And then Jotham says, I think this argument is a bit one-sided. It's either money or time. Choose one. If you choose time, know that you've chosen poverty. If not, if you choose money, if you chose money, I should be able to. If I chose money, I should be able to buy the best care. It's very true, but it's not. I mean, it's how you can just. I think how you can find the balance to have, the money or the time. But I know you want the money, and that is it. Money is important, though. The Bible quotes money over 2,000 times. Please share that verse. Exactly. How many times did the Bible talk about money? It's very, very true. I mean, it's something that we need all the money. I also need money. I love money. Who doesn't love money? Everybody loves money. You want money to make sure that you can do the things that you are doing. You want to make sure that you have money that you can live a very more than comfortable life. Inspiration by Marie says, how many times does the Bible talk about money? And Austin's family says, definitely, I will go for money. It's true. Money, money, money. You need money to do almost everything, in this world. And Kevin says, I'm not sure. Kevin says, I'm not sure how many times the Bible talks about money. Marie, you can tell us there how many times does the Bible talk about money there. Money, you need money for everything. Of course, you really, really need money. Of course, I also need money. If I didn't need money, then what was I doing here in the first place? You need money to make sure that you're making. Sorry. You need money to make sure that you're living a comfortable life. But you also need the time, guys. You see, Hi, Queen Emu TV. Welcome, sis. So today we are talking about would you rather have more time or more money? What do you think? Hello, everyone. Hi. According to Kevin says, according to answers, they say it's 6:53. Oh, really? Wow. And Jotham says, money is only mentioned 140 times in the Bible. You see, money is only mentioned 140 times in the Bible, according to the King James Version. I really need to check that out because I am really not sure. Austin family says, thumbs up for a beautiful host, amazing topic. Yes, sis, thank you so much for that good reminder. Thumbs up for the host, guys, as you come in, and be sure to, indulge and, have the discussion there. And what would you rather have, Queen? Money, more money, or more time? What do you think? Would you rather have more time to create more money or more money to spend with a little time, right? What do you think, guys? Queen says more time. Very true. It can be more time. Again, it depends how you want to spend that time. I mean, you can have more time to create more revenue, more money, so that you can spend that money. What do you think, guys? Yes, inspiration. Marie says it's because Kevin said the number of times the Bible spoke about money. Kevin and Jotham, thank God for Google. Google has to be your best friend. Everything when you doubt anything, go to Google, and you will find some answers there, right? Don't forget to thumbs up for the host, guys. It really do mean a lot to me. Just a second, guys. I need to take something for my throat. Hello. Sorry, I'm back. I had to take my meds. Yes, Queen. Yes, thanks to Google, Google is really helpful. Queen M says, hello, gorgeous. Inspiration by Marie. Hi. So would you rather have that a lot of money and not able to spend it, or have more time and produce more money? And when you have that more money, how are you going to to invest that money so that you can make sure, because money run out, right? So how are you going to make sure that you produce that money to give you more money? Because there's no money that cannot run out. Welcome back, host. Thank you. Long time. Oh my gosh. I had to, because I think I was losing my voice. And when you have that money, what would you do with it? You see, are you going to produce more money, or you're going to just spend that money? Kevin says, Forbes 800 times, King James Version 140 times, Kevin 2000 times, Leah 3000 times. It's very true. So Forbes 800 times, King James Version 140 times. Okay, we get you. So when you get that money, how are you going to, make sure that you spend that money very well? Are you going to go for vacations and, create memories? How are you going to spend that money to make sure that you have, it's worth your time, and you're going to create memories for you, for your loved ones? How are you going to spend that money? Austin's family says the best way to keep money is to invest it. Very true. Very, very true there, sis. Because, as Marie said earlier, that there's no money that cannot run out. You've seen people, even, like athletes, celebrities who had it all, and but after some time, that money is not there anymore, because there is no money that cannot run out. Money is, you need to make sure that you plan it very, very well. The best way to keep money is to invest it. Very true. Because you can have that money in the bank, but why is it in the bank in the first place? You need to invest it so that it can produce more money, and you make more money, and that is what is going to help you if you really want to, create time, and you can pay even people to work for you. What do you think, guys? Right? The best way to keep money is to invest it. Exactly. And Etienne says, good question. If you have that money, how are you going to spend it? I would invest it. Mara says, I would invest and build memories. Very, very true. You need to invest it, because any money can, no matter how big it seems at first, it can run out. Lola hi sis, how are you, darling? Welcome to this LS. Hello host, hi everyone. Hello, hi, welcome to this LS sis. I am so grateful that you came. Welcome, and feel free to engage with the rest of the people. The topic today is, would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? Austin's family says, invest it on the type of business that you can have control. And also you have a good understanding of the business strategy. Exactly, as we said, knowledge is power. When you have the knowledge and the information to be able to know what you're doing, especially when it comes to business, because you need to have the information for you to engage in that business, and make sure that you run it very, very well. So that's a really, really good strategy there. A point there, a good understanding of the business strategy. Inspirational by Marie says, hi sis, hi Lola, welcome. Kevin says, the Bible directly mentions money over 800 times and makes over 2,000 financial references, says authors at Forbes. That is really, really, really good. Excuse me. You see, when we're here, we keep learning a lot of things. Now we have the fact that, money has been talked about. Of course, it's been, leave alone even when the money, the paper was introduced. But in the ancient years, people were trading, and they were trading from goods, and because that is what they were, that was the value of what they were exchanging with. And Lola says, yes, my joyous Marie, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Lola. How are you? Is it good morning, good evening, good afternoon? Etienne says, Mara, invest. Natural by Mara, invest. How are you going to invest, Mara? Lola says thumbs up for the host. Yes, thank you, sis, for that good reminder there. Hi, Lorraine. How are you, sis? Thank you so much for coming. It's an amazing, amazing topic today. I really, really appreciate your coming. And wow, thank you. I would, Lorraine says, hi, sis, I would invest and make memories. That is very true. But how are you going to invest it? How are you going to invest it though? Desiree says, in spending, I will use just part of it to enjoy on a given time and keep what is needed to keep on going in investment. Because the moment you invest your money, it's going to, is giving you more money. And that is how you can run your life without, let's say if you even invest it in stocks, you invest it in whatever that you know that really when I invest here, I'm going to, get my money, and that is very, very important. Especially when you want a long-term passive income, you really need to make sure that that money is making you more money and more money, and so that you can have your, you can spend it, No problem, Marie. It's okay. Host, I'm listening. I need to do something. No problem. We are here. Thank you. Natural by Mara says, Etienne, short term and long term, stocks, bonds, real estate. Amazing. That is really the way to go. And I was saying, probably in our next LS, I'm going to bring a very good mentor of mine who is a brother who has done a lot of who is, in stocks, real estate, and he's even written a book on how to, make money passively and all that. That is important, because if you have money and you invest it in stocks or even in bonds or real estate, that is how you know that you're going to have your money back. And there's also a lot of other ways of, investing your money. So that's a really, really a good point there. Natural by Mara. Host, I'm listening. I need to do something. No problem. It's okay. So when you have that money, how are you going to invest it? What other ways are you going to invest your money? What other ways can you invest your money? Someone previously here said they are going to, invest. If it's in their later years that they can't, use they don't have the time, they can still use the money to give back. But what if you have so much time and you don't have the resources, Kevin says, that's awesome, host. We need the brother sister to share information quick. Exactly. Very, very true. But tell me, when you have that money, how are you going to, really invest it and make sure that you cannot run out of it, Don't forget to thumbs up for the host, guys. What should you do? Because there are scenarios where you have all the time and you don't have the money, and you end up being really, really frustrated, What would you do? Because you need to make sure that if you have all the time and you don't have all the money that you've wished for in your life, Kevin says, the only investment I will make is towards short-term gains, or if it's long-term, I will invest in myself, in making myself a brand. Wow, that is a very, very that is very deep and very it's really important. You see, the only investment I will make long term is invest in yourself, in making yourself a brand. That is very true. You see, people have different ways of thinking about how they can invest, and it's true. You can be your own investment and make yourself a brand, and from that brand you can get paid. Like the way we see so many people become, they've created their own brand. Those motivational speakers. There's a guy I watch, is called Dan Locke. I really like to watch his follow his social media, and also a lot on YouTube, the way he talks about stuff, and also a lot more people, that he's made himself a brand in such a way that he's really invested in himself, and that is very, very true. Like, if you invest in yourself and you have taken a niche where you're going to make yourself be there. If you're a life coach, if you're whatever you are a brand on your own, that people are paying for your time. You have it. Like what you're doing, host. Yes, I'm trying. I am trying to make sure that at the end of the day, that I am improving myself every single day. And you see, it's a learning lesson. Nobody woke up and knows how to, make sure that when you're having an LS, probably you have lighting. My first LS was, I can say, a bit horrible, but I have learned over time. And when you have the learning mind, you will always, learn. And even if you don't have that kind of failure, but you don't give up, and you move, and you wake up, and you move on. Etienne says, Kevin Fred, good point. That's a really great point. And Kevin says, thank you, bro. At Etienne, it's very true. You can create your own brand. Like, if you know that you have the capacity of talking to the people. Like, I really admire people who are like Inspirational by Marie. She talks about inspirations and all that. If you know you can be able to give that to the world, why not do it? And you can create your own brand by you can be a life coach, you can be whatever you want to be, by creating your. And everybody else, anybody who is on YouTube, who is a creator, is trying to create to make sure they're making an improvement of their life, and investing in themselves. The fact that you can come out and create content, we have a lot of amazing people here. You create content because you want to share with the people what you have in your mind. We have a lot of people here who are good content creators. We have Natural by Mara. We have Talk with Rose. We have a lot of people. We have Marie. We have Lola Omobaba. She has amazing stuff. We have a lot of people. Austin's family. She has beautiful, stuff. We have this Vienna's sister, Vienna's Beauty. She's an amazing sister. So when you start making creating content, Talk with Rose. When you start creating content, that means you have a purpose that you want to reach somewhere, and you're improving yourself every day. I remember my first video, which I said I'm not going to delete, is something that I didn't know what to do, and it was like I didn't know how to even express myself. But over time, I have made research, I have learned from my fellow creators, and that's it. So that is very true. Trying to make self-development, and that is a huge point there. Thank Kevin says we are all learning here, which is good. We can also learn through other people's experience. Very true. I mean, whatever we see, whatever happens in our lives every single day, I believe is a lesson. And that's why I always say there is no failure. It's either you learn and move on, or it's either you just need to learn and move on. Even if you think maybe you didn't do what, or you are not doing what you have to do, learn from what is good and pick the good and move on. um Etienne says, I do really think the best investment is to invest in ourselves. That is very, very true. And that is how you see people probably, they think about how they can make sure that they are, if you're a creator, or if you're, no, even just like on normal life, people who are trying to make sure that they're making themselves better. Like there's this lady who is a YouTuber. She's called Patricia Bright. She really inspires me, because I have watched her over time now, and I see the way she says the best investment you can do is yourself. And she has gone for a lot of talks. She has, she has a lot of PR you know deals, and she has really grown herself. She's based in London, I guess. And she really, every day she really tries to be a better person out of herself, and that is very good, you see, because no matter what you do, if you continue to invest in yourself, irregardless, it's going to pay off. um I really think the best investment is to invest in ourselves. That is very good. And Lola says, that is very true. Inspiration by Marie. Kevin say, inspiration by Marie is fire. Wow, that is really, really good. Okay. Etienne says it's important to touch lives around us positively. That's the best way. Doing it, it's important to touch lives around us positively. That's the best way. Doing it, making money, is the balance that we need to find. Once we reach that goal, then it will be just amazing. It's very true. And previously we had that also discussion of yes, exactly. Investing in yourself also means good health, also means taking care of yourself, like eating well, because there's a lot of transformation that you can make to make sure that you invest in yourself. Exactly. Keeping fit, changing your lifestyle. Maybe you are not eating healthy, and now you change to eating healthy, and just taking healthy options, and that is part of um, investing in yourself. Because what is life if you cannot have a good health? Because health is wealth, right? If you don't have good health, that is, I mean, you are prone to a lot of sicknesses and all that. Yes, um keeping fit, taking care of yourself. And that's how sometimes you've seen a lot of transformation of people. You find people doing, intermittent fasting. I have done it myself. Yeah, it works. I have done a lot of that, because sometimes you feel like, okay, I'm going to come out here and talk to the people about a lot of stuff, but also you need also to be an example to the people. You're not doing it specifically because of the people, but you're doing it for your own transformation. And sometimes when you have people who are looking at you, you want to be the best example, right? So that is what is also makes you to to make some kind of transformation. I wouldn't lie, because there's a lot of transformation that I've made to myself, learning from YouTubers, and also just trying to be to better myself, like giving myself priority is an investment on myself. Choosing the healthier way. Sometimes, there are days that you would indulge, but most of the time you want to be on a healthy path. It doesn't have to be crazy, but progressively you get there, and that is very, very important. It doesn't have to be anything over and above, but you can start with the little you can, and that is what is very, very important. Yeah, and Kevin says, choose to hang out with positive company and always be happy. Very, very important. Sometimes when you have people who are giving you energy, negative energies and all that, it drains you, and before you know it, you are part of them. So it's important to choose friends that vibing with you, and people who are also in line with the kind of person you are. It's very, very good. Hi, Moises. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for coming. So today we are talking about would you rather have more money or more time? What do you think? So you can join us on the conversation, and also don't forget to give us a thumbs up. That is very, very appreciated. So we were saying, you see, a very important point here that one of us has given out is, you need also an investment of yourself can be, to make sure that you have, the positive energies, you have good health, like you make sure that you be a better person, like on a daily basis. I always say, excuse me, I always say, sometimes you see, when you see people outside there, sometimes people can be frustrated. And you know what? Apart from this time that people have the mask on, the other times I would smile, because I believe just a smile can change the world. And when you give that to someone, maybe they were frustrated or something, it gives you a lot of happiness. I like to see people happy myself. And even if I cannot help you, maybe even if you're in need, but I will give you the positive things. I would advise, I would give good advice. And that is really, really important. And it makes you, the more you give the good, you also receive, and it gives you a bit of it gives you a lot of satisfaction. Very, very true. You need to choose who to hang out with. You see, if you hang out with people who are always whining and complaining, procrastinating, that is how, even if, no matter how focused you are, probably you will probably end up at some point to be like them. So having the, as we said, health is also wealth. If you have more money, if you have more time, you can make sure that you take care of yourself. So what do you think, guys? Do you think self-development is also a kind of investment that when you have some money or resources, you can do for yourself? And what other ways can you make for your own personal self-development? What do you think, guys? Do you think self-development, when you have the resources, you can do for yourself as your own investment, to make sure that you can build yourself as a brand? Because I'm sure, so everyone is out here to make themselves a better person every day. No matter what field you're in, you can be good in finances, you can be a financial advisor, you can be you can be a medic, you can be whatever you are, but in that field, how can you make yourself, be a better person when you have the resources? Etienne says, just by the way, in this difficult time, we should invest in smiles around. It's very true. Apart from the time that, apart from this time that everybody is wearing a mask, but even when you smile, it shows even from your eyes. I mean, from here, it's really good to make the world a better place. Smile to the people. If you see someone is a bit, miserable, or a bit, looks frustrated, just smile to them. That changes. Sometimes people can be, someone can be not a bad person, I would say, but just having going through some kind of situation, but when you give them a smile, it just changes everything, and it just makes the world a really a better place, and that is also another way of just making yourself a better person. I always say being kind is free. You just need to choose to be kind to the people. You just need to choose to be, just being kind is like the best way. Of course, you have to be kind and brave. Make sure that you're not just being kind in a kind of way without thinking, but being kind is something that can help you to have the positive vibes, to be positive in your mindset, to make sure that you look at things in a very good way, and not, let's say, judgmental, or not being, like pessimistic, I would say. And someone here said the other time that, what if you have the money and you're already in your later years? What would you invest in? I mean, what would you do with it? Probably you don't have a lot of time to do to spend it, or you don't even have the energy. What would you do? Because there are people who get their money later in their life, and there are people who get their money early in their life. So what would you do with that money, or that kind of how would you invest that money? Jotham, how would you invest that money when you have it like really later in your life? Yes, guys, how would you invest it? Because investing in yourself also means good health, as someone said. So, okay, Kevin, thank you. Thanks for that heads up. Desiree says, at an old age, I will invest through others and enjoy my good retirement with the extra. Wow, that is something there. At her old age, she will invest through others and enjoy the good her good retirement with the extra. That is a really, really good topic, good point, because sometimes when you don't have the time, you can bless other people to have that the resource, especially the people who don't have the resource to have the resources, right? And that is how you find people invest for their generations. You keep money that you know your great grandkids are going to, have something. When kids grow up, especially in some cultures, they already have at least something to start um, their life, or to have probably an investment under them, which of course is in really developed countries or developed continents. You keep money for your investment. But how good is that? That is really, really awesome. As much as you also invest in people who are needy and changing the lives and making the world a better place, you also make sure that you can also make your generation have a good life. Etienne says, I'll make sure I do the best job I've ever dreamt of, meaning allow myself to work with my laptop from everywhere, mostly the beach. I see you love the beach, being still productive. Exactly. The way we were saying here earlier, that you need to have passive income, you see, because with passive income, you know that money is making more money and more money and more money. And that is where the world now is shifting, because in function of what was happening decades ago, that you need to go to, to an office. Now people are working remote working. You can work from wherever you are and still, be very productive. In fact, research has shown that this period of the pandemic, a lot of the employees have become very, very productive. Why? You don't have the frustration of the traffic, let's say. That's one example. You don't have the traffic frustration. You don't have the commuting and all that. So you wake up, you prepare yourself, and you just sit and you work, and you are very, very, you can be very, very productive. So that way you can just, everything has shifted to working online. And uh, the world is changing, and people don't have to really go to the physical offices, right? And when you give out to the society, it gives you a lot of satisfaction. It gives you a lot of you know to just seeing you making the world a better place is something that is very satisfying. And it even gives you a kind of a legacy. Those people who've done a lot of there are a lot of celebrities who've passed on, but they made a lot of effort. Look at even Michael Jackson, what he was making a lot of campaigns to make sure that the poverty in Africa and all that was that there was a lot of money that was being raised. It gives you a lot of legacy, and that is really a good thing. How will the host spend her money? Oh my God. So if I get a lot of money, and it depends. If I get the money now, I will spend it, and I will invest, and I'll also spend it on myself. Meaning, I will spend it to give me more money. That will give me the opportunity and the freedom to go outside there and enjoy and go for the vacations. I have my bucket list of places and destinations that I want to travel to, and also, make all those memories with my kids, with my family. It's amazing, with my relatives. So, and also, help my family, help the people who are in need, especially from my country. I would like to, invest a part and say, you know what, this is going to be there. And as I continue to make progressively the other money from the investment, I continue to help the people. So that is something that I would like, of course, to have fun, because who doesn't love fun? I would like to have fun. And my biggest adventure, I like to travel. And that is something that, of course, because of the money issue, and you look at a lot of the plans that you have in life, you have sometimes to to do it progressively. But when you have money that is making you more money and you have the time, I will do that. But when it comes on my later years, which I am not praying for, I will put aside a foundation, and a fund for my, how do you call it, guys? Yes, like a fund for my, if it's grandkids or my kids, so that I can put that for my generation and also invest in a lot of projects in my country, you see. So that is something that I would invest. But even if I'm old, I would try and make the things that old people really dream of. I don't know, but I will have to enjoy somehow. I will have to make sure that I'm also enjoying, even if it's on my later years of old age. But that is something that I think I would do. And I hope that money and time comes very soon, because that's where I am planning to go. I'm planning to have the passive income, and I'm planning to have, enjoy and, travel the world, and also help those who are in need, and of course just build a legacy. And as Kevin said, you need to invest in yourself. Good health is the best investment you can give to yourself. As they say, health is wealth, and that is the biggest investment you can give to yourself. So when you are in good health, you can do a lot of other things. You can have a lot of other, you can enjoy so much more. But when you're not in good health, and good health means you can start taking a walk. That is free investment that you can do to yourself, because that needs time. You see, you can start eating, shift to a healthy lifestyle, you see, and that progressively helps you to even change your mindset, helps to make you to be a better person in your life, and even the way you think. Because when you start changing, I was reading, not reading, but I listened to The Secret a lot, and that book is so powerful. If you haven't read it, guys, or listen, because I like audiobooks, it's like it shifts your mindset and how you think, because everything is here. When you shift your mindset, you start thinking in a different kind of way. You start being a more productive person, because it's a mind that can decide what you feed the mind is what it does. So that is something that is very, very important. Invest in yourself. Make sure you enjoy your life with your loved ones. Make sure you have memories. It's just have an amazing but very fulfilling life, you see. Because I mean, money is also, brings a lot of evil and stuff. But when you have the money and you have already your plan, if I get this money, how am I going to do it? It's not going to be like a shock. Oh, I have this money. You already have the plans, and you can invest it very, very well. Inspirational by Marie says, "Good job, host." Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back, sis. We have a couple of minutes to go, and we was just saying, how about investing in ourselves? You see, that is also something that helps you, because it can help you to, to live a better life. Even for you to travel, for you to enjoy all that, you need to have probably to be in good health. For you to, do a lot more, you need to have invested in yourself. To, those small changes that you make for you in your life are going to be very reflecting in whatever, how you're going to live your later life, so that is a very, very good topic there. And someone says, at an old age, I will invest through others and enjoy my good retirement to the extra. Yeah, giving back to the community, to the society, is very important. And also, you make sure that you live a bit, even if it's in your later days. You must find some kind of fun, even if it's I don't know, but you need to have that some kind of fun, you know. Etienne says, I agree. We need to have clear in our mind our plans before the money arrives. Very true, because sometimes you can have the money and then it comes like a shock. Oh, I have this money, and then you don't have a plan. And as Marie says, money runs out, and it can run out so quickly. Before you know it, you have nothing. And that is where the frustration and depression comes in. And it happens, of course, a lot to celebrities, to, you know, people who've had it all, and then all of a sudden sometimes they just, you know, they don't have it because of the loss of the fact that they don't have the, you know, the good plan. They don't have good advice and also information. As you said, everything rolls down to knowledge. If you have the knowledge and you have people who are advising you, and also, as Kevin said, the company, you can have all the money, but the people who you're hanging out with are people who probably are giving you wrong advice. You know, you can be focused as much as you think, but if you have a couple of people around you who are, you know, negative, and they're telling you to do this, at some point, you know, it keeps, and you get drained. It keeps pulling you, and you get all drained. Talk with Rose says, I would be grateful that God blessed me, and I got to be blessed, to be a blessing to others. And again, I don't think we will ever get old enough to create memories by traveling all over the world for vacation. Very true. You can never, I don't think you can be, not unless you're, I don't know, 100 years, you can never be too old enough. You can never be too old enough to do what? To travel the world. So that is really, really a good point there. Because we need to make sure that when we're traveling the world, when we are making memories, I mean, you can even, it doesn't have to be, you can even start traveling probably if you have parks, if you have good beaches just around your country or your area. So I don't think you can have really you can be too old. Sometimes you can even go and watch probably the best game if it's around your area. You can find those small memories. You can visit a children's home. You know, those small things that can make you to feel a kind of satisfaction in life. Because at the end of the day, we want to live a life and feel, you know, some kind of satisfaction, right? Because what is life? Life is for the living, as they say. You need to live, and regardless of how you are, I mean, your age and stuff, you, everybody has the desire to have a good life, to have a life that the things they admire, even if it's in your local area. You can donate, you can do a lot of things, you know. So that itself gives you a lot of, you know, satisfaction. You can start a foundation regardless how old you are, and that can build yourself a very, very good legacy. So guys, it's been a really, really, really a great time having this beautiful conversation. Don't forget to leave a comment, guys, under below here. And also, if you haven't, you know, thumbs up, please don't forget to thumbs up. It's been a really, really, really wonderful topic. I enjoyed the whole time. In fact, I didn't know we'll go, you know, this far. It's been 2 hours, guys, and I really do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I am so grateful to have a really great great family that supports me genuinely. I am so, so, so grateful. So guys, I hope you check out my other video that I'm going to link right here. So, and don't forget to leave a comment, guys. I love you so much. And Thank you so much for coming, you guys. Thank you so, so much.